Let's see who shows up. If anybody shows up. Who knows? YouTube's been weird lately. Really weird. Hey, Jeremy, did you get a notification? Or did you just happen to be scrolling through? Apparently, notifications went out. Cody, I hope you enjoyed the picture I sent you, Cody. That was the best Air Force tattoo I've ever seen. I told you it was going to be. Hey, Robert. So, guys, give me just a second. It's chilly in the kitchen this morning. It was hot yesterday. And then this morning, I got up and it was like 61 degrees. And I had the fan on all night blowing air into the house. And I was like, ooh, it's chilly in here. It's starting to warm up. Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm lazy because this is coffee my wife made before she left for the ice rink this morning. And I'm just gonna warm it up. Give it another 30 seconds. Yes, I am warming up cold coffee in the microwave. Because I mean, she made a pot of coffee this morning before she left, and it's cold now. Hey. Shh. Nothing wrong with. I drank so much worse coffee. All right, well, fair enough. Now I'm putting a little water in it just to thin it out and make it all sour, sis. That's what you do. So, coffee is coffee. It'll do the job. That's basically where I'm at the moment. But I was watching a video. I don't know if you guys know this. I watched a video. Well, I mean, not that I don't know if you guys know I watched the video or not, but I watched a video about coffee. And the guy was talking about one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they'll buy coffee and then they overheat the water. Boiling is too hot. He said, and if you have some of the more expensive coffees that are going to be bred for specific flavors at a specific temperature, and then you get the water too hot, you wind up with a lot of bitter, a lot of sour, and then people think that, oh, God, they overcooked they over roasted the beans, they burned the beans. No, it's not. It's the ideal range is just below boiling, 92 degrees Celsius, I believe. Is what they were saying for a fine grind. Like just not quite an espresso grind, a fine grind. I'm off today, but there's a chance that this is going to be part of the video. I took today off. I worked all weekend. I didn't work as hard yesterday. These. So guys, you guys know we're all knife guys, right? Well, my friend Jesse wanted to solve a problem. So Pip. I gotta take you guys with me. This is gonna be a marching thing. So what Pip did, Pip Corona, on Instagram, and I'm gonna do an actual video about him, is he made spacers to fit a specific issue that to him. I've had it too. Yeah, Pip spacers. So in the mail, I get these, and we're just gonna take a quick glance at them because I'm gonna do an actual video about it. But what Pip did was he came up with, if you have a Nowpak case, Nowpak has cutouts in their specific shape. And then a lot of guys had put paper towels and stuff down in it because what happens is not all knives are the same overall length. And so in the closed position, you've got knives that are shorter than others. I'm getting my case because I think I can illustrate that pretty easily with these. See how I have to reach way down in? Now that's the main reason all my knives are kept in here tipped down, is because nothing is much more hazardous than reaching down into your knife case, especially if you have some knives that maybe don't have a lot of distance and you jam your finger down in. That's why I keep mine down. I cut myself a couple times. So you reach down in to grab something and you run your finger down the tip of the blade or something like that. Well, what Pip came up with are these. They're spacers. And you should put these in. They're not going to fit in my case because I don't have a Nalpac case. And you have a tool that comes with it to pull them back out. And you can pull them in and out. And then that way you don't have to stick different stuff in there. There's different thicknesses. So we're going to talk about those in our video, but then there's more to it than that. But I haven't used them yet. But down the bottom of mine is just, there's some, I think there's tissue or maybe some pick and pluck that I stuffed down in there. So it's just a cool little solution that Pip came up with. And now he's selling them. I'm going to do a video about them. And it was a nice little solution. He even printed his Instagram handle on them. You say that talking to a guy that sharpens knives for a living. You say that, but you would be surprised at where a niche is and what niches you can fill. And that's a little one that, because he's selling them in. Here's the thing, if it doesn't work out, he's not out anything really. All he can do is make money on it. He's got, there you go. If you can find and people are going to pay, yeah, it's not like it was intended to be a job. So I'm going to be doing a video about those. If anything, he'll make them, and it'll be like knife making is for me. It's a hobby that pays for itself. Here you go. See. So this isn't going to be a very long video, guys. I'm off today. I am going to be doing a couple things. Probably most just shipping is what I'm looking at. Just doing shipping today. I just have a couple things to do. I'm not actually working. The daughter and I have not decided if we're doing something yet or not, or if she's going to SeaWorld with her friends. If she goes to SeaWorld, I am going to do some work today and putter around. But I haven't had a day off yet. I didn't work real hard yesterday. Told my sister I laid on the couch most of the day, but I was doing a lot of email stuff and stuff like that. I worked Friday. I worked all day Friday, clear it till 4:30 Saturday morning, and then was back up at the shop Saturday and worked until 6 or 7 p.m. Saturday. And then I just did some finish up stuff yesterday. I did sharpen a couple things, just did it because most of the day was spent just doing email interaction and things like that. But this is going to be a status day in the US. What's stat? What's that? I don't. So, no, I might shoot a video. It just depends. If we decide we're going to go somewhere, she got invited to go to SeaWorld. I can get in for free. She actually was gifted a season pass to SeaWorld by a friend of hers that likes to go to SeaWorld, and so they just can go. I can get in for free, but I don't know if here's the thing. My daughter's at a point now where we're starting to, I'm feeling that gap. It's not a holiday today. 4th. The 4th is a holiday, so Thursday, Friday, I'm probably not working Thursday. I'll probably take my daughter to the fireworks. It's Canada Day. It's Canada Day in Canada. I know that. There's another reason I'm gonna have to make this short. Yeah, Canada there. Yeah, Robert's from Canada. But this is just gonna be a quick video because, like I said, I gotta find out from my daughter what's going on. She's at the ice rink. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. Kingston, Ontario. So Robert, that's where we used to go camping, was in Kingston. Just outside of a place called Inverie. Inverie, Kingston, Ontario. It was a place called Inverie. There's a lake out there called Collins Lake, a place called Mud Lake. They're separated by a road. And no, it's not Buck Lake. It was Collins. Collins and Mud. Buck Lake was the bigger one that we went to that time. And Lowborough, Lake Lowborough was the big lake just up the road. So it was Collins, and then there was the causeway that cut the two in half because at one point they had been one lake. There was the road that went through that took you into Inverie, and Mud Lake was on the other side of it. God, we had fun when we go there. Mom always wanted to get that one cabin. It used to be a Dairy Queen. It had running water, and then we got it that one summer. It was so stifling hot. And Dad was like, God, if we had had one of the campers without a shower, if we'd had one of the cabins without a shower this summer, it would have been fucking great. It was so hot that summer in that place was. Oh yeah, it's just so. We would go to this place, and we'd have a cabin up there, and my mom always would. We would go, and my mom was always with the rustic camping. She was fine with it. You had water outside strictly for like bathing and things like that. It wasn't. I don't remember if it was even fit for cooking. And I think, yeah, you used it for cooking, but we didn't have there was no indoor plumbing. There was no toilet. There was an outhouse and everything. And so there was this one cabin. There was one cabin on the grounds that used to be like a Dairy King or a Dairy Queen or some shit, like a Dairy Queen, or some little restaurant. And we had. That's right. There was a pump well there was lake water for some stuff that was pumped up, and then there was a hand pump for fresh water. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, so the one summer, my mom finally, she's like, I want the cabin with a shower. She's like, all of our friends that go up there, their wives are these prissy chicks, and they want to. And she's like, I want to have a shower in the cabin this year. And my dad was like, all right, fine, you know. Thing was, it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere. No shade. There wasn't a tree anywhere around it. It was a concrete building. There's no air conditioning. And it was so hot that summer that we damn near fucking died. It was like being in an oven. So, yeah, and that was the other one. It had a gas stove. We always would camp in the one that had this big wood cook stove. It was actual camping. There was no TV, no radio. I mean, we had a radio, but... cooked over a campfire outside, or if it was too hot inside, to run that wood cook stove. Man, that was a lot of fun. Isabel's not a fan of camping. I've been trying to get her to go. Whew. Guys, my guts are screwed up. This might be a short one too, because my guts are screwed up. I had Taco Bell Saturday night when I got home. And my guts are screwed up. I'm like, ooh, Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. I was driving by. I was going to get, the wife and kid were coming back late. I thought they were going to be back earlier, and I was like, oh, fuck it. If you guys aren't going to be home. First original plan was supposed to go out to eat with Matt and stuff like that. That fell through, and then wound up going to McDonald's, or not McDonald's. I was going to go to get Indian food. There's an Indian place up the road where you can actually get small servings. You're not going to pay like fucking $200 for, you know, you can get smaller servings and stuff. but they don't deliver. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just go up and get some Indian food. That sounds delicious. And on my way, I see Taco Bell. I was like, I've been here forever. I didn't know there's a fucking Taco Bell right here. Taco Bell, like 3 miles from the house. I was like, hey, Taco Bell. So it was Taco Bell or Indian food. Either one would have fucked my guts up. So I was like, I'll go with fucking what's quicker and cheaper. I had Taco Bell. And yes, Phil was right. That was a mistake. I haven't been able to trust a fart in 2 days. Like, oop, yep, no, shouldn't trust that one. I shouldn't trust that one. Either that or I got E. coli at the county fair, like those kids that were playing with the animals. I wish I could show you this, guys. I have to experiment something. I'm actually going to sharpen something I probably don't want to sharpen. That's the other thing. I sharpen Matt's knives today. I mean, I'm taking today off, but I've still got stuff that I need to do. Matt's got a couple knives here that needs sharpened. I've got some stuff that needs packed up. We are like 12 subscribers. So I looked at my subscriber numbers from 2 different sources. I looked at it on the creator's site. I looked at it on the actual site, and I looked at it on the app. I looked at it a couple places. And the best I can come up was we are 12 people from the giveaway, the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. So 12. We're 12 away. So, and then, yeah, that's it. I think that's all that's going on. There's nothing big going on. I knew that I knew that this next week or two was going to be rough. I'm just glad that I mean, with less stuff being here, I can spend more time with the wife. Okay, hang on a second. I got to open a couple things. I got to see what... I got something from Aflac, and I'm like, guys, if you try to charge me any money... No one, not everybody thumbs up the stream. There's 13 people here. Aflac connections. Oh, okay. I owed Aflac some money. Okay, so insurance is a weird thing. Fry a fake egg and lard with some sausage. Insurance is a weird thing. So you take a commission on monies you earn, right? Well, if somebody backs out of... If somebody backs out of their policy, you wind up have to pay back money that you earned. Well, I had sold a bunch of policies and then they got renewed, and I made a our dad was allergic to eggs as well. Beets too, allergic to beets. Anyway, if you hey, nice. Prepaid fucking Visa. Anyway, so if you back out of the policy, if they back out of the policy, that money is recouped. And depending on how much you got paid, if they had paid you, say, more than just your initial commission, if you'd paid X, they're going to get that money back because those people backed out of that policy. Well, I had a policy that I had written that got renewed, and I'd gotten my commission on it, and they wanted their $180, $280 back. So guess what I had to pay back? That was saying that my last payment was final. So fucking junk mail. Lots and lots of junk mail. Let's see. Anything coming up? I am going to talk to We Knife Co. In the next couple days and find out the status on this, the Hornets. This is still the most comfortable handle I've put on any of them. Like Jesse, Pip Coronas was real comfortable. I still think mats wound up being the most comfortable, even though it's the material I hate working with the most. I think that this one has come out about the best. So I may have to retumble this a little bit. He's got a little bit of corrosion. I started putting steel removable hardware on these because I didn't necessarily want to have people taking the handles off, but what's the difference? G10's made with fiberglass. Micarta is made with a natural fiber, either cotton, linen, or it's usually cotton or canvas. It can be made with paper. They're natural fibers. G10 is just laminated, layered fiberglass. So I got both of Matt's fixed blades I've made for him here at the house in for sharpening. This I'm trying to get released. The Sea Snake, I'm trying to get released soon. I'm trying to get something done with it. I have an idea. Yeah, S125V. So I got both the mats, and then I had this out because Nico and I are trying to get this same pattern put on my the handle of my SIG. We're gonna go with this rattlesnake pattern on the handle for my SIG pistol. So, well, guys, I'm not gonna stay on here. I want to try and get some stuff. I'd like to try and get some stuff done so that I just when my daughter and wife get here, if we figure out what we're gonna do, I can just walk out the door. Which means that I want to change clothes and wash my face. And I'm allergic to shellfish as well. My sister and I share a shellfish allergy. I don't know if hers is as bad as mine. If I eat crab or lobster, I'm probably going to the hospital. I can get away with shrimp, clams, oysters. They just make me itch. Prawns, when I start getting into the prawns, it's all based on how much of, I guess it's the iodine. I guess it's the iodine that's in it. I can't eat any of the larger shellfish. So if we're talking like the small little shrimp, like shrimp cocktail, like popcorn shrimp, or whatever they have it, like Red Lobster or whatever, I can eat that. It's when I start getting into the stuff that is the larger ones, like prawns. When I start getting into prawns, I can see, I can too, but I get the tickly throat, and then my voice gets, and then I get the real bad hives. Anything more than like tiger prawns, anything bigger than a tiger prawn, something bigger than that, or like that Langostino lobster, anything other than that, like real lobster or crab, I'm in an ambulance on the way to the fucking hospital. It's fucking horrible. It won't make my throat close, it makes my skin itch. I can actually get like a skin allergy if someone is eating enough. When we go to the buffet, up at the one casino, they have crab legs, and I have to make sure that Yuka, if she's going to eat crab legs, we tell them that I need her to be able to move to the table. I can't have shellfish at the table with her cracking it. And we'll be close enough to people that are eating it, it'll make my skin itch. My eyes will get all red and itchy, and ooh, see, I can eat scallops. I like scallops, clam, scallops, octopus. The what do they call them? Like clams. I can't remember what they call them. That type of shellfish with the open. God damn, these words missing. It starts the bivalves. I can eat the bivalves, no problem. Yeah, thank you, Cody. Yeah, bivalves. 16 people, 10 likes. Somebody forgot something. Like, well, fucker, maybe we don't like it. Should think of that. It didn't get super hot yesterday, guys. Like, I don't want you to think I'm complaining, because I don't mind it when it's hot. Yeah, the caramel dyes. Any like soda that's red will make our ears get red. Any soda that's got a caramel coloring or any of those weird food additive colors that make it red and dark brown will make our ears swell up and get hot. No, no code red, red cream soda, no code red Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb have got red food coloring and caramel coloring in them. She gets high as my ears get real bright red and swell up and itch, and it's unpleasant. And then, yeah, we wound up with a lot of weird fucking food allergies. That's how I know that we didn't come from a food impoverished part of the world, because you don't see Ethiopians with food allergies. So this is gonna be real short. I'm gonna get off here a few minutes. I want to try and get some stuff done. I need to take a shower before I go anywhere, because it was still hot in the bedroom when I went to bed last night. It wasn't super hot. Like, I'm not saying like it's not, it was not like it was super hot. It was just it was sticky and humid, and it was kind of unpleasant. But it was like 85 degrees in the living room. And the house got real hot because the sun hits our house all day. And yesterday was a very bright sunny day. The UV index was like 11. Like, they had it listed as extreme, and I was like, I don't remember seeing that. And I went outside to walk the dog yesterday, and like I was like, oh Jesus. The sun was just so brutal that just like, even for like a quick walk with the dog, the sun just was hitting you, and it was like almost uncomfortable. You're like, Jesus, this is ridiculous. So it wasn't that it was so hot. It was just that the sun, it was so brutal. And then, like I said, it hit the house all day. Well, it got hot in here. And so it was probably still 78 degrees in the house when I went to bed last night. And I woke up this morning, I was all sweaty and shit. I was like, I was like, man, this is horrible. And like I said, it was like, I think it was like 86 or 87 in the living room. It was way hotter in the kitchen. The living room was 86 or 87. It's 72 now. It's comfortable. I'm cold. Because the house, the floor, the tile floors and everything, it feels cold when it's like 70 degrees in here. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get some stuff done, because it's supposed to be hot today, not like hot like yesterday, but it's supposed to be hot, and it does get hot in the house. I want to get stuff done before the sun comes out, if it's as brutal as it was yesterday. So I'm going to get off of here, guys. It's 9 o'clock anyway. I started late. I actually have not been setting an alarm. I haven't been trying to stick to any schedule because the wife and kid are off. And so I just kind of do the work that I got to do and spend some time with them while they're here for the next couple weeks. And then they go to Japan, and then I'll be, I'll be here by myself until I think Dwayne's coming. Pip Corona will be coming for a few. Nico's going to stay for a couple days. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later. Like I said, I'll probably do an actual video about those spacers, and I've got a couple other things I was thinking about doing, but I will talk to you guys later.